rock.
It's your boy Good Guy Activism. Let's check out this decast building. What's up? How you doing? I want to go to the library.
Huh?
The library?
The library is closed today.
Oh, well, I want to visit the building.
Huh?
I want to visit the building.
They're having a thing.
Good morning.
Over there. You can go to room 103.
Okay.
But the library over there, 111, they're doing something already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
Take a picture of these people in here.
Why not?
Because it's illegal. You can't
It's illegal? Oh my God.
What is it?
Arrest me right now.
Hi, can I help you?
No, I'm okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Are you looking for something specific?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
I don't think she wants her picture taken.
Of course she does.
I don't know. So, I think she doesn't want her picture taken.
I mean, she's sitting there,
Correct.
so. You have to know the reason?
Yeah.
What if you didn't like the reason?
Is there something really I can do about?
No, I'm just recording. A story I'm working on.
Okay. Do you know, like, archives? Are you looking to research?
What kind of archives do you have here?
I would like to also not be recorded at the
I mean, you can create your own privacy if you want. I'm not forcing nobody to be on camera.
Okay. Well, municipal archives of the city of New York. We collect historical government records.
I can't hear you.
We collect historical government records.
Oh, government records, like court cases and stuff like that? Okay. If I was looking up a specific, do you carry lawsuits or just like criminal and Supreme Court or?
Historical, criminal, and supreme.
Okay, so no civil lawsuits. Do you know where I could go to find civil archives?
The court, New York court site, New York State Courts, has all of the courts broken down on their website, and then you have to, it depends on what year, then you have to either do a FOIL request, I think, or submit a request online.
Well,
We
we-
also have the numbers you can call.
You don't have a place where we can research the archives like here?
Not those records.
Not civils?
No.
Okay. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. And what was your name?
I'm Sylvia.
Your title?
I'm archives lead.
Oh, the archives lead. So you're the supervisor here?
Mhm.
Nice to meet you. I'm David. Thank you.
public employee, so don't pay.
Well, you're still in public, ma'am.
You can't go back there, that's a private office.
How do I know?
You can't go back there.
It's wide open.
That's why I speak.
You should like put like a barricade or a sign.
It's probably,
Yeah.
we rely on people to be respectful.
No, I'm respecting the law. And signs. You could just be saying that because I'm recording. You don't like me.
Are you a reporter?
Aren't we all? Isn't everybody a reporter?
What room are you? You're going to the
Stop
top
taping me.
9:30.
Stop talking to me.
Oh, yeah, it's in room 111. Oh, like how close is it?
Yes, okay, great. Thank you.
That's your right, ma'am. Imagine me telling you not to exercise your rights because I don't like it. You exercising free speech. I might not like what you're saying, but you still have the right to say what you want, right? My rights don't end where your feelings begin. You want privacy, you create it. You're in public. She doesn't like my rights. She only likes her rights. It's only okay for her to exercise her rights. It's not okay for anybody else to exercise theirs. Thank you, ma'am. You too. Didn't somebody die bungee jumping from that thing?
What's that?
Didn't somebody die bungee jumping from there? Isn't that why they shut it down?
No.
That's what I heard.
Somebody died, the parachute jump in Coney Island.
Oh, it wasn't the World's Fair?
I
Oh.
was there when somebody died.
Oh,
in the
no.
parachute. My family, we were actually on the beach, and my brothers were on the line to get on the parachute, and
What?
and we was running because we thought my brothers died,
Wow.
you know, because they were on the line.
Wow.
So it's like, yeah, the parachute.
It didn't open?
It did, whatever.
They weren't attached to cables? They should have been attached to cables.
I mean,
Unless they were attached to cables and the cable snapped or
some
something.
kind of way there was a glitch. I actually went to the World's Fair when I was a kid.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. God bless you.
This big dinosaur here.
The big dinosaur?
What I don't see was Borton's. There was a Elsie the cow,
Uh-huh.
and I got to milk Elsie. I get to.
Get outta
so
here.
She was, yeah. So I was a little kid.
So this
So
brings
all
back
I remember
memories.
is, yeah, Elsie the cow.
This is nostalgic.
And then what is it? The Hall of Science. It still exists today.
Oh, good.
So they didn't tear that down. And there was a ride. It was, it's a small world after all.
Yeah.
And that actually went to Coney Island. So they didn't tear it down. They tore it down, but they moved it to Coney Island.
Wow.
So when I went to Coney Island, they had all these kids from all, you know, like dolls from all over the world.
That's so
And you
cool.
went, it was like a spooky house. But when
sounds a
you
little
went in, you hear them saying in
Oh,
all
that
different
would
languages.
give kids nightmares.
Oh my God. No, it was really cute. but I still remember.
God bless you, man. Take care. Wow. I'm not using film. No.
Come in. I don't know why you needed to think you needed to
Why
say
are you
that.
coming up to me like that?
Because I work here and I can.
So you can come up to the public like that?
I'm coming up to you like this.
Why?
I'm asking you if you're walking through
Do I
this
owe you?
building.
Do I owe you an answer? I don't know you.
I'm asking you if you're walking through the building recording.
I understand.
Because you were just recording me.
Okay. Where
So-
are you?
Huh?
Where are you? You're in public, right? As soon as you leave your house, you're being recorded by maybe millions of cameras and satellites.
There are rules in this building.
No, there's not. I mean, there's rules, yeah. I'm not
What do
breaking.
you mean, no, there's not?
I'm not breaking a rule or a law.
What do you mean, no, there's not?
I corrected myself. I'm saying I'm sure there is.
There are.
Yeah, am I breaking a rule?
Recording and...
What's higher, rules or the Constitution? Rules or my rights? What's higher in this country? This building's rules or my rights?
Is this? Oh,
Hi.
I don't know. Oh, you going that way, right?
Yeah, at the end of the hall. You're one of those types of dudes.
What's that supposed to mean? Black? Spanish?
Come on, man. No,
I'm asking you.
you're one of those kinds of dudes that goes around in society and pushes buttons to see if you can get a reaction.
Did I say anything
And then
to
you
you,
egg
sir?
it on and you egg it on.
You came up to me within 2
Yeah,
feet of me.
Because you're
so
in
maybe
a courthouse.
you're looking
in a
for.
courthouse in New York City.
No, I'm
And you're
not.
walking around filming, and you just happened to film me. So now I'm asking you, are you going around filming? And you said, no, I'm not filming. So you're recording.
I'm not using film. No, I'm
You're
recording.
recording.
Yes, I am.
All right. So now I'm gonna go see if I can find out what the rules are.
I thought you approached me knowing the rules.
Listen, don't try to antagonize me. And don't
You
try
came
to
up to me. I didn't
and
come
don't
up to
try get a
you.
rise out of me.
I didn't
You're
start
corny.
a conversation.
You're corny.
I'm corny, but you came
are
up to me.
corny.
I'm corny, but you started this whole
You
thing.
know you're corny.
You started
I can
this
tell
whole
just by the smile
interaction.
that came up
Yeah,
on your
because you're
face when I
silly.
asked you.
You're being silly.
No,
You came up to me,
you
you
are.
started a confrontation, and now you're trying to gaslight me that I started the confrontation?
I didn't say that you started.
I didn't talk to you. I didn't say
I
nothing to you.
didn't say that.
So
you
how am I
started the
corny?
conversation. Come on in.
And that's a good opinion. I'm happy you
Hold
have
on
an
a second.
opinion. He thinks I owe him an answer, and then he
Why are you
thinks
following me?
because I'm free. I'm a free American. I can walk anywhere. It's a public building. And I want to see what you say. I want to see if you lie on me.
Lie on you?
Yeah.
I don't really care.
You
about
trying to get a rise out of me.
So do you
You're
guys
an
know the- do you guys know the
You're an
rules about-
instigator.
Do you guys know the rules about recording, just walking around for the public recording in the building?
Why don't you ask what the law is? Because the law is higher than rules.
Brother, listen, I don't have some personal stake in this.
I mean,
What you're doing is unusual. You just walked right by me and filmed right across my face. And so
Okay.
I asked you a question and you started
Okay.
to get all kind of snippy.
Because you came within 2
Because-
feet of me.
because you're-
And look how
no,
tall
this
you
was-
are. You
this
try to
was before I
intimidate
even
me.
stood up. It was
You
before-
came mad close to me, trying to
It was
intimidate
before I
me.
even stood up.
Okay.
You're corny.
You-
and you try to get a rise, and then when you do get a rise, you act
Why
like
don't
you're
you
gonna.
Why don't you look at your side of the street? Look at the way you acted,
I always
right?
look at my side of the street.
I walked past you. I recorded you for 2 seconds,
Yeah,
and I
you're-
kept it moving. You
again,
followed me,
And you
stood within
know-
2 feet of me,
you come in here
raised
and
your
you
voice,
know that
and
it's gonna
demanded
get-
answers.
You know that it's going to get a reaction.
I don't know anything. I'm just
It's
walking
so
around
corny.
minding my business.
It's so corny.
That's your
And then
opinion.
when you
That's
get the
subjective.
reaction, you start to try to like kind of, I don't know, instigate it.
Well, I try to educate you on the
And
First
you-
Amendment, but you're too close-minded.
Just stop. And so you know.
You stop. You started. Remember? You started this whole thing. So you stop.
You're so corny.
I'm corny, but you started
Yes.
this whole thing. You started
I
this
can tell
whole
by the smile
this
that you're
whole
getting on your face when I
interaction.
say it.
What
You
should I
know
be?
that you-
Should I be sad?
You
Should I
know-
cry? Should I be
I don't know what you
intimidated?
should do. You
Right.
should get a life.
I have a life. Did I come up to you as demanding answers from you? No, I walked past you, minding my business. You came up to me, stood within 2 feet of me, demanded an answer, raised your voice at me, and I'm corny. I'm looking for I'm looking for a rise.
You are, and you know. it.
How?
You are,
How?
and you know.
So why would you give it to me then?
And I guess
If that's
it
what I'm
gives
looking
you
for,
some- like,
why
it
would
gives
you do
some
it then?
Satisfaction, or it gives you something, some meaning.
You're really just displaying your ignorance for the whole world to see. I hope you have a blessed
So,
day,
Until we
okay?
get an answer, hang
No,
up.
I know what I'm doing. I know the law. I know my rights. You're the one that's confused. So you can stay and
I am
get.
confused.
So stay and get your education. I try to educate you. It's the First Amendment. It's a public building. Wherever the public can go, the press could go. It's the First Amendment, freedom of the press. You see him taking pictures? Look at that. That's his First Amendment right to. Just like you have First Amendment freedom of speech, you can say whatever you want, call me corny and all of that. That's the First Amendment. It's protected. What I'm doing is protected. So any cop or anybody you call, they're going to come and protect my rights.
So just kind of being reasonable and thoughtful. Just
Okay.
let me finish.
Go ahead.
If that gentleman, which I know he wouldn't do, if he walked right over to me and started taking my picture, there would be something unusual about that.
In your
And I
opinion.
think there would be. And I think that he would know, and I would know, and he would, I mean, it wouldn't be a difficult conversation. But you, on the other hand, I don't know what you get out of this exactly. You go around and you do what you do, and you hope, you want to get a rise out of people so you can engage in this.
You know me?
What? I can tell by the way you
How?
roll, dude.
Because I'm
I can
educated.
tell by
Because
the
I'm
way-
educated on my
No,
rights.
I can tell by the way you roll. And
I'll
I've
let
seen
you
it.
finish. I hope you give me the
And
same
I've seen it.
respect.
I've seen 100 examples on the stupid YouTube and 100 examples on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a trend. And it's corny.
The First Amendment's corny.
No, you are corny.
How?
As an individual, as a human being.
I'm corny how?
Because for some reason,
Did
as
I
a man,
did I make you act the way you're acting right now?
For
Go
some
ahead.
reason,
Go ahead.
as a man, it gives you some pleasure or some meaning, because I guess you don't have a lot in your life, to go around and try to get a rise out of people. So I've been in this spot for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I see people come in here and they film because it's a beautiful building, it's a beautiful space.
Okay.
But they never will go up to me and intentionally start like knowing that it would make me feel uncomfortable.
Wow.
Huh?
I said wow.
Wow.
Go ahead. Finish your sentence because I'm waiting for you to finish.
Or why?
Wow.
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 Wow. What?
I'm waiting for you to finish. So I hope you.
So
I hope
did
you
finish.
pay.
Now I'm
Okay.
asking you, wow. What?
Okay. I'm gonna get to that
Wow.
question.
What?
I'm gonna answer that. But let me rebuttal what you were saying. You're turning your subjectivity into. You're like trying to make.
Subjectivity?
You're saying your subjective opinion and you're trying to make it objective. So everybody feels the same way you feel.
I'm talking about how I feel.
I didn't cut you off. Please allow me to speak. You're saying
Yeah.
There's a fire extinguisher behind this 109 door. Is it like
My buddy again.
what's up, man? How you
You have to
doing?
leave.
Why? Am I committing a
Can't record
crime?
in here.
Why not?
Can't record in here.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
Right there. Come on, let's say it walking.
Hi.
Walking and talking. Come on.
I wish
Let's
to
see it
speak
out
to
there.
your supervisor.
Okay.
He's gonna try to get
Yeah.
you going.
No,
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
been doing this for a
I'm
long
David.
time. He's not gonna get me going.
What's your name?
SSO Adams.
What's
Can
SSO
I speak
mean?
to you outside, Sergeant?
Sergeant, nice to meet you.
Yes. Can I speak to you outside?
No, I'm conducting business right now.
That's fine. You can conduct business in the building,
Am I committing a crime, ma'am?
but you're not allowed to record in the building.
Why not? There's people taking pictures and recording all through this
What
building. It's a
business are you
public
doing,
building.
sir?
Journalism? I'm working on a story, yeah. Am I
but
talking
you-
to you or am I talking? I'd rather speak to your supervisor, please.
What floor
Thank
are
you.
you going to today?
Just in the public areas. Yeah, I'm doing a historical piece on the building.
Sir,
Is it against the law?
it's not
No.
against the law.
Okay.
But-
But
So
you're
have a
not allowed
nice
to
day.
record inside of this building.
You just said it's not against the law, ma'am. I'm not committing a crime, which means I have a right to be here.
There's rules in the building.
What rules
The
is
thing
that?
is, it goes by. You got to get permission.
It's a public building.
You got to get permission for that.
It's a public building. I need permissions. Do I need permission to pray here?
You can't just come in and pray.
Why not?
You can't just come in here and pray. This is
Why not?
just for business and court only, sir.
I'm conducting business. I told you that already.
Journalism is not business.
Journalism is official business in the eyes of the Supreme Court. You know what the Supreme Court is, right? It's the highest court in the land.
I know all about the courts. Well,
So the highest court in the land has already ruled multiple times that journalism is official business in public.
I hear what
And
you're
it's
saying.
not only official, it's protected business.
I hear
You're supposed to come and protect me,
I hear what you're saying. I hear
right?
what you're saying.
If I don't leave, will
But
you arrest me?
listen to me.
The only thing you could do right now is
Yes.
give me a free lawsuit.
A free lawsuit?
You can either protect my rights or give me a free lawsuit.
I'm not worried about the free lawsuits.
Me neither. I don't want a lawsuit. I just want to be able to exercise my rights, work on my story,
But you
in
didn't,
peace.
You didn't listen to nothing I said.
I'll allow you to, because I wasn't finished talking.
Okay.
I'll allow
Yes,
you to
sir.
finish.
You
I told you what I'm doing. You said it's not a crime. If it's not a crime, don't I have a right to be in public?
Okay.
I said if you have permission.
Why would
you
I
gotta
need
get
permission?
to come
I record in
here.
decast buildings in every borough.
Yes.
Come.
Are you done? Am I detained,
No,
ma'am?
no, she's talking to me.
Okay. Are you done? So the gentleman was trying to pass his opinion off as fact. Everybody that walks by, takes pictures, is supposed to automatically know how he's going to feel if they take a picture intentionally of him or accidentally of him. They're supposed to know that he's going to feel uncomfortable and that he's going to react a certain way. Everybody's supposed to automatically know that. So everybody has to sacrifice their rights because this gentleman is sitting in public. And then he comes up to me and tries to, I don't know what the fuck, intimidate, demand answers. And then he started the whole thing. And then he turns around and says, I'm corny. I'm corny for what I'm doing.
I was sitting over there in my usual spot where I am, and he walks by and he's just like, he makes it obvious that he's recording my face. You know, recording me. He's sitting there.
Well, he came to me when I was at one center across the street.
He's corny.
Yeah.
He's
Well, I'm
corny.
talking about today. I'm talking about earlier today.
Oh, you was in?
Yeah, and I just said, I told him, you know, sign when you hit with the door, you know,
Oh.
the south side door. Yeah.
So what was hanging around?
It's that corny thing. You know, that corny YouTube thing?
So what was hanging around? What did
But the thing is, like, because you a public servant and you on duty, he can work. Yeah, he's trying, but he's.
Do you know that there's a law that says that I can record all? Do you know that there's a law that says I can record peace officers and police officers? It's called the Right to Record Act. From public, as long as it's in
I
public.
just said that.
No, you said, well, it's our constitutional right to watch the government. He's a public employee, so. But I'm saying specifically for New York, we have the Right to Monitor Act that says we can record security guards, peace officers, and police officers.
He's part of the.
Yeah. I just walked by and then he started this whole shit and then he's calling me corny because
Me and you. That's what I'm telling
You asked me to step away, I stepped away.
You know, like, when we was over there, I didn't tell you couldn't record,
No,
but
you
you got a
didn't.
right to.
I never
You got a
said
right to
said that.
record me.
I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
Well,
So-
I can't obstruct the entrance or exit way. That's against the law, which
But I
I
ain't
told
told you corny.
No, this guy's he's bugged out. He thinks that everybody that records in here, if they accidentally catch him on camera, they're supposed to automatically know that it's going to make him feel uncomfortable. Or your opinion is not fact, but you love to pass your opinion like it's fact.
You're right.
You're entitled to free speech. I think as a public employee, you should not give your opinion on camera. Everything you do, you will be held accountable for, because you work for the public.
Yeah, I mean,
Right, and I can record you all day.
You're on it.
Yeah, it's called transparency and accountability. You'll learn. And then there's something called the court of public opinion, when thousands of people start calling in, filing complaints, and your livelihood is at risk because you want to show your face and show your ass on camera in public to a member of the public. If you don't want to be recorded, you can work for the private sector where they can't record you. You're held to a higher standard. You're held to a higher standard as a public employee, just like him.
What are you talking about?
You already done came and showed your true character on calling me out my name, calling me corny, raising your voice at me, demanding answers.
No, I'm saying your behavior.
That's why I record. That's why I record public. It doesn't matter.
Whatever's motivating
It doesn't matter.
It does
You
matter.
are at work for the public. The best thing you could have did was sit there and continue to mind your business.
No, but that's
Not come within 1 foot of me,
Hold on.
demanding answers,
But that's what
calling me
you
out my
wanted me to
name.
do.
No, that's your job. That's what you're supposed to do.
I know, but that's not what we're talking
Oh,
about.
I know, but everything after butt is
No,
bullshit.
let me finish.
Nah, I think
get
I'm
it on
tired of
camera,
hearing you.
man.
Go ahead.
So you intentionally walked in here,
Of course.
and you absolutely let me know that you were like filming me.
I just walked by you.
I know, but you know what was going on.
I can watch you.
And I can tell just by your actions.
I could have
and your
stood there.
tone.
I could have stood right in front of you and went like this for 10 minutes,
could
but I
tell just by
didn't.
your
I walked
actions.
by you.
I could tell just
I
by
caught
your
you on camera for
actions and
2
your tone.
seconds.
You were instigating.
I caught you on camera for 2 seconds and I continued walking. I didn't stand there and just record you. No, I seen you, I recorded you, and I kept it moving.
I can tell by
And you were triggered by that.
I can tell by your actions.
You were triggered by that, so now you've been on camera for the past 10 minutes.
But the thing is, you were hoping for that.
No.
Yes, you were.
No.
I can tell.
No, I
mean,
literally was
are you
just
really
taking
gonna
a
try
look
to
at the
play
building.
this isn't what you're here for?
No, I
This
want to
is
see.
what you're here for.
I want to see good public employees, good
you're
ones
here
that do the
you're
job the
here.
right way. I highlight good employees. Yeah. And you're American, and you don't believe in our freedoms.
That's not.
Do
that
you
has
know?
Nothing to do
Do you
with
know
it.
what
I
keeps?
absolutely do.
Do you know what keeps
I
one
support
branch of the
I
government from
support-
being too
listen,
powerful?
I support your ability to
How?
be here doing this.
I thought it was corny.
No, I'm saying you're corny
How?
because you're coming.
'Cause I'm recording in public?
I'm explaining.
Go ahead.
And you're not listening.
Go ahead.
You're coming in here and you're intentionally trying to get a rise out of it.
How did I do that?
And then when you do, you play this game.
How did I intentionally try to get a rise out of you?
For views.
How?
And for clicks.
Because
and
I
for
recorded you for
likes.
2 seconds?
And
That's
it's
me
like-
intentionally?
There are so many more important things that we need to be doing.
Like what?
Organizing. Organizing for.
There's a lot of people organizing.
Organizing for money in politics.
I'm not an
Organizing
organizer.
I mean, there's a long list.
I'm an activist. I'm not an organizer. I don't organize protests. I don't organize rallies. There's people that do that. I don't do that.
All right.
I record the government.
Listen, man. I wish you the best. More power
Mm-hmm.
to you. If you're excited by this and this gets you going.
Me walking by you, catching you on camera for a split second, that's me looking for a rise? That makes no sense. In my opinion, that's my perception.
What?
That's my perception. Me walking by you, catching you on camera for maybe a second or two, that's not me looking for a rise. There's people that do what I do
Yeah,
that
you
will
were right
stand
to
there and
listen.
just stare at
Listen,
you.
You were right to do it. You have the right to do it, and I
Right.
understand that, and that's
Uh-huh.
true, and I believe it. I do. But it caught me off
And I
guard.
still didn't curse you out,
You're not
right?
even being human.
Go ahead.
It caught me off guard. and
I understand.
You knew that it would.
I
And
didn't know.
That's what you depend on for your little fuel. That's your
I
fuel.
don't know how anybody's gonna react. How am I supposed to know how you're gonna react? I never
You
met you
do.
before.
You
I'm
do.
supposed to know that you're gonna be sensitive to a
You
camera
do. And I'm a
when
guy
people
that
are
makes
in
almost
camera.
No money. These are folks that make almost no money. We're like lowest on the totem pole.
I'm
And
just
you
making
come in-
sure you
hold
do
on.
the job the right
And
way.
You come in here and antagonize us and try to get a
Wow.
rise.
Okay.
And then when you get the rise, you play this little game. And
Well,
we're
that's-
like the lowest level people.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion,
It's
and
what I'm
you're
observing.
entitled to it.
It's what I'm observing.
That's your perception, then.
It's what
And you're
I'm
entitled. You're
observing.
entitled to your
and
perception.
I guarantee you that when you put this up on the thing, you're going to get people that are going to comment based on what I'm saying, my input in this thing. That are going to say, "Why are you going around and messing around with the lowest level, trying to get a rise out of people?"
Yeah, I call those
And
snowflakes.
that's what you're doing.
People that don't support the Constitution. It's okay for you to
Why
exercise
do you
your
say I don't
rights.
support the Constitution?
No, because it's okay for you to exercise your freedom of speech, your rights, right? But as soon as somebody else does it and it hurts your feelings, they don't have rights no more.
What?
Your feelings don't trump my rights. I can record wherever I want. If it's public, I can record. If you don't like it, then you create your own privacy. It doesn't matter.
No,
I'm
no,
supposed
hold
to.
on. So this is a decast building, and
Right.
and there are, from building to building to building, there are different sets of rules depending on the level of security.
That's why I asked you what's higher, law or rules.
Hold on, it is law that has to do with recording in the space. It depends on the level of security. So now, I mean, I could go and ask what the specific guidelines are for this building. And I'm sure that maybe their boss is doing it too, because it is. It's a secure building and it's a courthouse. It's not just like.
I'm sure you can't record on the floor where the courtrooms are, because it's a judge's rule. But in this open public area, it's like a museum right there. This is archives right there. This is all public area. It's
Understood.
different, and it's a public building.
Understood.
So
Understood.
I'm well within my rights to record here, and you know that because people
Again,
record
I
here
don't
all the day.
understand- I don't understand.
You know what it is that you've
Oh my
been waiting for a YouTuber, a person like me, to come and record so that you can have your 15 minutes of
Yeah,
fame.
man, it's like.
Yeah, well, I'm good
it's
guy
all
activism.
I dream about.
Yeah, man.
It's all I dream
Worldwide. Huge platform.
about. It's all I dream about.
Huge platform. God bless him. Man, I love you all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. What was that? Hey, man, God bless you.
Bless you too.
Take care. That smile makes me think you know me. God bless you. Keep smiling, man. That's how you look young forever. That actually is how you look young forever. You always smile, be happy, you have good spirits. But he was giving me a smile like he knew something. Like, I know this guy. He's just a happy person, so shout outs to him. 31 Chambers Street. Yo, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. We downtown by all the courts. City Hall's right there. Love you all. Peace. Oh, if you want to donate here to my Cashapp. Subscribe to my second channel, The Activist Avenue. Alright, peace. Love you all.
Walking down the street, the avenue of change. Voices rising beat, fist up, no river range. Every step we take, on this path we lead. Power to the people, justice is our creed. On the Activist Avenue, where dreams turn to action true. On the Activist Avenue, change is coming through. We stand up tall.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? Hey, wanna play? Hey, wanna play? Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play? Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
For my safety, I don't want you doing that. You understand?
Is police safety a law?
No.
No,
Your safety is
it's
law
what
and
they
law.
drilled in your head at the academy,
you?
right?
And keep a good guy down.
Why you touch me for? You want to get slapped?
You don't approach us, but
I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm on the sidewalk.
go.
Yes, I can stand here all day and record. There's nothing you can do. Have a good day.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end. Heidi ho!